Why are you trying? Mom?
She still wants it. Chicken, chicken. Chicken is life. Oh, looks like I better update that soon. Oh, Twitch. Widgets. That change it. Change my Twitch. Yes. There. Oh. Oh, such a soon. Upstairs. Ah. Ooh, Acolyte room. My first stats. I need some string is what I need. First it. Okay. still only have one backspace. Automatically display. Let's just lights. I still need the cat health. To kill my bats. Health. Chicken. So that got.
No, that's not what they just chicken no more. Very chicken track.
Start filling my bank up. Fine. Ooh, maybe. I don't. That's it. No. HTT E T T HTTPS semicolon // Discord GG / oops ERP no what's this? Is this it? Sure. Okay, but that's not my guild. That's just write this down because obviously it's too much for me to remember to tab back and forth and it disappears when I try. Alright. It's BRP capital A Z B capital H. Okay. HTTPS / Discord GG / BREA ZVH. Join here. Hi. Roles channel. Okay. To subjects such as movies, fitness, cooking. Okay. Type in I am wow. Go to the role channel. Dot I am wow. Sick. Okay, what does that mean? Hello? Can you hear me? No, you can't. Okay, I know. No. Key binding. Add. No. Ugh. Cancel. Push it. No keybind set. Add. Keybinds. Fine. There, it's not visible. Okay. Does that work? Hello? Hello? Can you hear me? Okay, good. Okay, next question. Where's the guild bank? Because I found the regular bank, but I can't find the guild bank. Oh. Well, what I was looking for was bags, because I keep having to run back and forth because I only have 2 slots left. And I really don't want to deal with Undercity because the elevator always tries to kill me. So far, it has not won yet. Oh, it's showing up in my game. Interesting. Oh, I'm in Undercity. I just went up the elevator. I can go back down.
Classic wow.
Oh, Gamar? No. I know, but all my quests are over here, and that means I have to fly back and forth. Okay. Okay, so where do you want me to be? Brill, okay. Yeah. Have you guys turned down the sound in the throne room yet and turned up the ambient? If you do that in Undercity, you can hear the Leech King kill his father. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm Ruta Rose. Okay, well, let me know when I can meet you in Brill or whoever's bringing my bags, because I'm questing. That's weird. My personal assistant on my phone, for some reason, is trying to figure out what I'm saying when I queue up. So this channel is set to push to talk. Yeah, I had to fix it. I hate to do that when I'm trying to quest because it's so hard to push a button and kill things. I yeah, I live with 6 people, so I understand. So I'm using Guestie, and it seems to be really good compared to Carbonite, which I normally use. Oh yeah, there's not a lot of them. Uh, um, yeah, go to Twitch, and then you go to the right and drop down to Classic, and it will list the ones that are compatible. Well, there's a lot of mods, and some of them are like sound good, but I don't know. I'm testing them as I go. These bats are as bad as the frickin' zebras in Outlands and by Ogremore. Well, I don't. Alright, I'll be there shortly. Ruda Rose. Rudia Rose. Did I invite you to the guild, or did you invite me? I've been seeing so many weird names today. I'm like, which one did I invite? I've been like drive-by inviting people. I'm the devil in the blue dress in the blue dress. Thank you. All right, now I should be able to do it. All right, now I should be able to go get the dusty bat plates and all their stupid fur that they keep dropping. Is there a way to move the overlay that's showing up in my game? Our chat. There's a little overlay of who's in the chat with me on my game. Overlay. Oh. Shift. Customer? No. It's down here. I should have moved it. Overlay. Here. Overlay notifications. Okay, did that do it? No. Stop eating. Overlay lock. Okay. No. What the hell is that? Okay, just there. I can't move it. That's weird. It won't let me move it. I can move the overlay notifications, but I can't move the overlay show who's in my group. It says toggle overlay lock. Shouldn't that make it so I'd be able to move it? Well, I'll turn it off for the moment until you can figure it out, okay? Because it's annoying me. Not good to be a healer and have something over your stuff. Yeah, I put it to the bottom right, and all it did is made the notification to the right, but not the list of people's stuff. Well, the right would be fine, but it won't let me move it there. I don't know how. Okay, well, I moved this notification down to the right, and to the right bottom, but the thing that shows that you guys are talking is still to the top right, so I don't know. F11 opens my inventory. Okay. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Yep. Yes. Okay. Nothing's happening. Oh, do I need to do edit my keybind? Is that the issue? I told you, F11 opens up my bag. Okay, hold on. So I have my game up, and then I want my Discord on top of that, right? Okay, I got my Discord up, and then I hit shift and that little swiggy thing, and I'm in. Oh, nothing's happening. Okay. Okay, minimize. Okay, when I did the F whatever, it's coming up with direct messages. Oh, this one. Okay, I think I got it. I was confused as what I was seeing. Okay, I got it. Thank you. Yeah, and WoW has its own stuff too, so it keeps trying to open things that WoW wants to do. It's like, no. And a cockroach for 50 silver, that's a bit much. Oh, the cockroach. It's the first pet you can get in Undercity, and it's 50 silver. Yes, I was able to. Thank you. Oh, it's okay. It's my fault. I wasn't understanding what I was seeing. It was opening what I thought looked like another chat window. Like I thought it was another, push the wrong button thing. can finally have room to mine, too. My boyfriend's always teasing me about that. He's like, "How can you see to do anything?" And I'm like, right there in the middle, right there. I can see fine." Yeah, I put mine down below a little bit because I have Healbot too, so I'm gonna have that and Healbot popping up out of the way, and that would just get in the way. Oh yeah, we can. Yeah, I saw one that was ridiculous. It like you can put your character basically on autopilot, and it just levels you. It looks like I didn't try it, but what I was reading, I was like, "What the heck? Why are they allowing this?" I mean, it's free, but yep, I have that. And you want Guestie? If you get one for questing, it's like Carbonite, but it's a little bit more. I don't know. I think it's even more simplified, in my opinion. Well, there's a couple of them that's close to that name, but so make sure you get Questy, not Quester or whatever. Well, I'm not either, but I don't want to get frustrated and lost forever either. Like I want to finish this quest. At least the mobs seem to be spawning better than in the beta that I did. I hate these devil dogs. It's like, I don't need you anymore. I need bats, please. Are any of you guys dealing with Dorian? Oh, Dorian, the hurricane that's coming, or is here, or something. But yeah, we're having problems with T-Mobile right now because apparently it's knocking out some of their stuff and causing problems.
They're expecting World of Warcraft servers to have some issues too.
But if you do the plan, so yeah.
Yeah, but this hurricane is still out there developing for me. I was supposed to make landfall this weekend. Well,
Oh no, I'm in Washington,
looks like it's going to make landfall
Seattle,
Monday
Washington.
instead.
So the judgment most things are going to land.
Well, we were having some problems this morning, so I went to their website to see what was going on, and it says that due to Hurricane Dorian, we are having intermediate problems across the thing, and it was like all over the place on the United States map. Because see, they have certain hubs, okay? So these hubs all talk to each other like a network, okay? So if the hurricane knocks out one of the networks or two of them or whatever, then they all can't talk to each other, which then slows down the network, even if they're way far away from you. Yeah, they really don't say the time zones on here, just like RP, whatever. It's like, I'd like the time zone, please. Well, I'm sure I'll be fine because people play WoW at all times of day and night and whatever. We just figured out. Like it's 4:40 p.m. here, so. I come from Moonguard. Ooh, I wonder if they fixed that trinket that we used in Moonguard to kill the queen on Classic.
I'm assuming this is Brandon's.
Yeah, we got Moonguard actually got on the Gamer magazine when WoW first came out. There was a quest that there was a trinket that would make you enemy of your own faction. Okay, so we had a RP trial for the queen,
Both sides, I guess.
for the undead queen,
They're both sides.
and we found her to be guilty and sentenced her to death. And so everyone killed her using this trinket because we were the enemy of the queen. We popped the trinket and killed her. And the server went nuts because it couldn't figure out what to do. It legit like shut down and killed the whole server, and we ended up in world record book for it. And then they had to disable the trinket outside of the questing area because of it. Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, it was a little confusing, but I figured it out. Yeah. So do we have a defense cap again, or what is going on with that? Okay. Is it 15% or 20? So it tells you what the defense cap is? Yeah, I'm at 3940, and Mace is 34. Yeah. Yeah, I know. I had a warrior in the beginning, and I basically leveled every single weapon she could possibly had. She had a jack of all trades. She was an arms warrior.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm trying to decide how to do my professions, if I'm just going to do all horror, that way I can just make sure I can take care of everybody, or what.
I know we're having problems with mobile networks, so
Since you can only have 10 characters in a server. Uh, yeah, well, she's a copy of my main, and she's actually an engineer is what I did her, because I could res people when I had no mana, which was nice. Yeah, I know how that is. I actually made my hunter a alchemist herber, and I used to like glitch out fights because of my ability to heal, being an herbalist. Because I would like heal myself, play dead, get back up, throw some flowers down, and it would legit glitch out a fight sometimes. And like, I'm sorry, I'm sorry. Because the game's like, healers are not supposed to be able to do that. Sorry, hunters. one more freaking thing. You know, we're not going to be able to make ourselves look all pretty and stuff. We're going to have to do it old style to make ourselves look pretty now. It's okay. I think it's funny when my character starts looking all wonky. It's like, yeah, I've got a red hat, a blue dress, I'm a Value Village reject. Alright, and Zealous. So I'm gonna go that way. How many quests can we hold in our log now? Only 25, wasn't it, the original? 20? Oh, okay. And you can only track 5 at a time, but with my Guestie, I can actually see all the quests on the board even if I'm not tracking them, so I can just do them even though don't have them on my screen, which is nice. Oh, I forgot to look and see if they have Ohm on for the mods, because I think we'll definitely need it with Classic. Ohm announces to the group when you're out of mana, so they know. Sorry, I can't heal right now. I used to put in my own personal message. Hi, you have reached your healer. I am out of mana right now, so I cannot heal you. So sorry. Have a nice day. Have you guys seen weather yet in the game? Because I haven't seen any. It's been pretty dark and just plain weather, like nothing interesting. Okay, I was just wondering because I know they added weather later. You know, with Classic now, we get to have our interesting humdrum names that aren't taken, like Sock and Boat. My son has a tank named Bus. He said he named it Bus because everyone has to wait for the bus. You're not allowed to go around it. You have to wait. Yeah, my friend had the name Boat, and we used to tease him and say, whatever floats your boat, Boat. Whoa. Hello. I don't have. Oh, good. Yeah, you're working. I'm trying to get Rot Hide Grave Drivers slain. And then I gotta go collect some rings. Are we gonna have to do that one quest for the magical hammer that summons the white creature in Zolgrub, I think it is, or something like that? That quest. By the time you did it, you were way above the level to do the freaking boss itself. By the time you finished the quest, because it took you all over the place. And I finished it like on all of my tunes, and I had 11 mains basically. So yeah, I'm like, oh my god, not that quest again! I gotta do that quest again. Oh. Yeah, I think I don't know. I might start out with just one horde and one ally, just to be simple. I like healing, so I figured I'll do my main healer, which is my disc priest, and then I'll do a druid because they can be anything. So. Yeah, my main has always been was my very first character was an undead priest, and I don't know. Everyone said they were so hard, and no, they can't do it, and I'm like, why is it so hard? You can heal yourself, run away if you need to, heal, run. I don't know. Discipline, you can do DPS. In fact, I used to get in trouble in groups because I would out DPS the DPS just by healing and trying to help them because they were dying and not killing something. Actually, when I helped kill things, I didn't draw aggro. The only time I drew aggro is when I healed them. Well, and right, yeah. And I also had spells. Yeah, and I had spells that if I damaged something, it would heal people over time. And I had trinkets that would pop and do stuff too if I, threw a spell. And it would heal people. Oh, yeah. And I've gotten in trouble for not healing enough because of deadly boss mods. Not deadly boss mod, the thing that tattles on you. And I'm like, switch it over to how much damage I'm negating. Okay? And then add that to my healing and my negation of damage and tell me how I'm doing now. And they're like, oh,
You fucking teach that though?
no, it's tuck and dead. Oh, and I was kicked for the only reason being that I was from Noongard, too. That was fun. Oh, look. Murlocs. I'm doing pretty good so far, knock on wood. I just get them way far away. Well, the problem with it was that there was a glitch that it would constantly put your pet growl on. You had to every time that you logged in, you had to go into your settings and turn off growl. And yeah, not cool.
Well, remember that glitch was up there.
Yeah, I met a girl who actually had a cat that was malfunctioned, that would just take off on its own without her, like across the world to go do stuff, and she was constantly chasing around. The GM had to like try and fix it and stuff because, like, one time I was questing and I was just minding my own business, and all of a sudden this cat comes out of nowhere, and I'm like, "Where's the hunter?" You know, looking around, can't find him. Here comes this hunter all the way across the way, chasing their cat because it's run off. Yeah. You know what they should have given us? They should have given us boomerangs so that we wouldn't have to have ammo. That would have been awesome. Like Aussie boomerangs. Ooh. Yeah, I know. Like, I still think we should have gotten bicycles before we got motorbikes. Well, you can put. Well, no. I mean, look at Xena Warrior Princess's thing, her little chakras that she threw. I mean, if you had something like that, guaranteed that's gonna hurt. Yeah, I didn't like the sound of the guns in the game, so I ended up getting a mod that made the guns sound like a bow and arrow. It was just too loud, and then if you got a bunch of hunters, it was ugh. Yeah, originally the gun sound was really loud. It wasn't a it was a bang! I mean, it was just like, gave me headaches, and so I was just like, oh my god, I can't do this. So I would like try and find bows and arrows all the time just to make sure I didn't have to deal with the gun, but after a while the guns were better than the bows and arrows, and I was like, what am I going to do? So I ended up looking around and finding mods that changed the sound from gun to bow and arrow. I think I might make 3 tunes because I do like playing a hunter. So I'll do my priest, my druid, and then I'll make a hunter. That's why you get the. Then you get the mod that I had with something like Outfitter. But what it would do is you could set it so as soon as you came out of a instance, it would auto switch your arrows over to the less expensive. You could set it up.
Oh, that's what's going on. Okay.
Yeah, that's why I like Guestie. So far, it's been pretty good. The only ones that I'm having a little problem with is the wandering quest givers. Those ones are a little like, no, they're not there right now. Yes, bubble butt is what I call them. First death, level 8. Damn Murlocs. I knew they were going to get me. I'm really surprised that Carbonite didn't, like, resurrect their files, because they were out, like, they were the thing that came out after having to go to Wowhead all the time, so I'm just really... But Guestie kind of, like, is really dumbed down Carbonite, in my opinion. I mean, I kind of like it a little bit better at this moment, but... We never used Carbonite? Oh, yeah. Carbonite was the shizniz. I don't know. Guestie so far, I'm liking it. It hasn't stirred me wrong too badly yet. Knock on wood. Where's the Murloc? Over there. Okay. And then the wolf attacks. Look at this wolf. Whoa. Ah. You need Ultaholic then. Yeah, my priest, for when I have to pay for, oh my god, so we could ride things. I can't remember what it's called. My brain's farting right now. Anyways, I did weddings and funerals and all kinds of things, and people paid me money for it on my RP server to pay for my vehicles and training and everything. Yeah, I'd be like, dearly beloved, we are gathered here today to join these two. And I'd say, okay, what do you want to join in? And I had people like call out that their character was going to die and they wouldn't be able to play it again because they didn't have a priest to resurrect them or heal them, and they're in an emergency situation. And I'd be like, okay, here I come, and I would just like ad lib and save them so their character wouldn't die forever, just because that was their thing. Well, these Murlocs are everywhere. I'm like, nope, don't want to hit that one. Nope, not that one. Okay, that one. Nope, not that one. And you got to be careful when you see dead bodies of them too, that they don't resurrect behind you and then, whoa! Yes. We can hear you just fine. Thank you. Puke. Sorry, I have to invite Puke. He helped me. Ugh. This one. That one. Hello. Good. That's what I do. Hello, Maddie Eye. Oh no, I turned mine off because my computer gets really pissy about it. Oh, I know, no lag. It's like awesome. Um, yeah, I played dial up as a healer, and I went to the place we had to fly up into it to go to the dungeon. Do you remember that dungeon, the with the 4 horsemen and whatever? Original Lich King, yeah, Nagus. Yeah, I killed the dancing monster by myself, accidentally with lag. Um, I was lagging so bad that I didn't know that everyone was dead. I even had a voice chat thing, and it was so bad that I didn't know my guildies were screaming at me because it just cut out. And so I'm sitting there, and all of a sudden, it looked like someone pushed the button on a fast forward on a videotape, and all of a sudden, all the people that were alive just fell over and were dead. Okay? And I'm like, okay. And I look up, and the monster's coming towards me, and he has a sliver of health. I have no mana. And I'm like, oh my god, oh my god. And all of a sudden, my guildie starts screaming in my ear. Apparently, they were pissed off at me because I hadn't died. Because I had been healing myself like crazy person because I thought I was healing them, but they were already dead. And so I pulled out my wand and I started hitting the monster with my wand because that was the only thing I had left that didn't take mana, and running around, and I killed him with my wand. They were like, oh my god, and they're like, she gets all the loot. That's what my guild leader sounded like. She gets all the loot. And then they told me never ever do that again, and I'm like, I'm sorry, I was on dial-up. What am I supposed to do? It might happen again, I don't know.
One second. Yeah.
Ugh. I'd be careful with that because you can't get back into that once you screw it up. So. Have you guys tried Dauntless yet? I play that too. More.
So we don't know what happened. Right now, all we know is right now, Richie.
Yeah, I think I had to do that too. Fine. Well, at least the goblins didn't kill you, right? I still wait a little bit sometimes for some things, but not as bad. Yeah, casting's hard too. play both sides, and one of the things that I have to say about the Lions is the animal rights people. They were really bad to the Taurens. They were legit milking the Taurens. Yeah, I know that too. I'm just saying that there's a lot of stuff that went on with the Taurens. They milked them. They used them as beasts of burden, and they didn't care that they could talk. I'm on my undead, but I think actually the worst race ethically is actually the night elves, because they mixed and matched all the creatures basically in this whole freaking world. They basically had a science project of this whole place. Everything is their fault. Like, all the creatures that we ride around are from them. They mixed and matched creatures together magically, and whatever magic spells they did to make those creatures. Oh yeah, I know, but you also got to understand is the undead were created. They didn't have a choice of what they became. They really didn't. They were. Well, you could say the same thing about the DKs. The DKs are. Well, I'm still surprised that they never found a way in game to make it so that the undead could adopt children. I mean, I think the Children's Day would have been perfect for that, to make some stupid quest line about it. But then it would mess up adopt children, war children. Right, exactly, but still, I'm saying that the whole thing with Sylvanas is that they can't have children. So give them a way to have children. Well, yeah, and also, I don't know if you guys know about this, but there's a quest out here. It might be out here. I don't know if they've added it. They probably don't have it with Classic because it was added later. I don't know when they added it, but I accidentally found it. I was on a low tune on another server, and I found this eagle that I wanted. That looks undead, but it was classified as a beast. And I found out the only way I could get it was to be on the quest. So I was like, I don't think I've done this quest on my hunter. This must be new. So I started doing the quest, and I found out that she actually took a DK and changed the DK into something else. But I never got to find out what it was exactly, just the disembodied voice and her being all happy about it. But she actually took an already DK and turned it into something else. Worse. Yeah, worse. Yeah, worse than whatever the DK is. Yeah, she was breaking rules. It even says in the quest line that she was breaking the rules, and if the they find out, she'll be toast. So when she became the leader of the horde, I was like, ooh, do they know what she was doing in that quest line? I don't think so. Oh well, no one's going to tell her no now. Oh yeah. Yes, I know who Vojin is. Yeah. Trying to remember. Yeah, I'm trying to remember. Yeah. I tried to log into the retail version and my brain just explodes after a couple of minutes because I'm like, there's too much stuff to do and I'm leveling too fast and now I can't do this anymore and what the hell now? This doesn't matter. That's how much the cockroach costs. Oh, the cockroach costs 50 silver as well. Oh man. Another problem with my priest. You know how you said, it takes a long time to kill it? I'm trying to kill these mobs that are in front of the bigger mob, and I kill them, and then they come back before I can get to the mob that I need, because I'm trying to clear them away. Well, and people complain, too. Get in here, Taco. Come get his head. Come get his head. Hurry up. Leave group. Mm-hmm. I hate when my thing is on cooldown and I'm trying to get down the road and they decide to swamp the road so I can't go down the road. So then I gotta go to the forest and there's things in the forest and it's like, I just want to turn my quest in.
If you're going down, go down.
Yeah, I know. It's funny when the whole graveyard is empty because all these undead are wandering around and they're not in the graveyard. It's like, I'm safe in the graveyard because they're all gone. I know, right? I'm used to just open mic. I had we had a mage that they had an open mic thing one time. We heard this like really loud siren noise. We're like, "What's going on?" And he's like, "Oh, tornado! Just a minute, I need to move my laptop." And then he went down in his basement and continued the raid during the tornado warning, and you could hear it over over the intercom. You could hear it like, "What the heck?" Well, ours is people cars catching on fire lately. Ooh, my damage done 286. Ooh. My DPS 15. No, I haven't made my hunter yet.
Got one sock.
Huh?
My socks on two.
Well,
Oh, look, my first
I'm
crude
not
bastard
saying no
sword.
fast, 'cause I haven't, told it that,
Sorry, interrupted.
I'll get it folded tonight.
No, no, it's stupid. I was just saying I got my first crude bastard sword. You know, that thing that drops all the time.
I'll get it folded tonight. 'Cause that's the only night I'm off. Till next Friday and Saturday. This is why I hate holidays. I like the extra pay, but we often lose days. I don't know, there's 200 jackets out there, so. I'll get that front basket folded tonight.
I hate this loot one thing at a time thing. I like the area loot.
One card.
About one clean, one piece. Most of my socks ended up over here. Somewhere.
Devon's remains?
Looks like a ground room of two pairs.
Huh? usually last pretty much.
Yeah, they are. But silicon socks to wear. A bunch of long socks over there.
Yeah, those are close to line. And then I bet you your stuff to do for last year.
If that's the case,
Whether it was just for all that stuff.
if we have some scissors, I'll cut them down the side. We don't want them anymore. These are long socks. I just can't.
Almost. Do you guys remember when they added voice chat to the game? So I had a glitch that happened that was really weird. So I was in a group, and then we took forever to try and get everybody together, right? Well, I turned voice chat on. Well, everyone left. So I was the only one in the group that was left, but I had left my voice chat button just turned on. So I kind of talk to myself when I'm questing sometimes. So I'm just kind of chatting away to myself, you know, trying to find this quest. Yeah, exactly. Well, I'm doing this, and all of a sudden, I'm not in a group, mind you, not in a group anymore, by myself. This voice comes over my headset. Hello? Are you real? Are you really there? And I'm like, yeah, I think so. And he goes, damn, I thought you were a quest giver, and I was trying to find you because I thought you had a quest for me.
I remember that.
And apparently, I don't know how it happened, but my voice chat connected to his computer. And my voice just started coming out of his computer. I wasn't in his group. He was never in my group. Nothing.
Oops.
And so we're sitting here.
Okay, that's
Right.
time for me.
Random ghost.
And he didn't have a headset when it happened. I just started coming out of his speaker. So he was like, you know, what's going on here? And so he went and found a headset and a mic and everything and queued up like, hi? Hello? And he had to tell his friends and people that were in his family that my computer would randomly hook to his if we were both online, even if we weren't in a group together. Because my voice would just start coming out of his headset. And I was just like,
Don't forget Brandon's hat and name tag.
Not time to go this way yet.
Huh?
oh, they classified Dorian as
This way
a number 4 now. That sucker's nasty. Better not go. Be glad you're not in the Bahamas right now.
Well, it's hopefully it's 45 before it hits Florida.
Alright, I'm going to take this broken pile of shit with me. Along with that one, that way I have an extra battery just in case.
I'm not going to do away with the problems with batteries in your phones.
My coat.
Anyway, what do you want to do? Check from the tops with a snake into my body.
Got that one. Aren't you gonna leave soon? At least drive-by invites to group when you're trying to get the same mob, people like just accept it, and then you kill the mob, then leave group, and they're cool with it.
Yeah, it's all done. Pick up your
Yeah, but some people want to do that. It's like, really? Really? Fine, you stole my mob, I'll steal yours. um, an undead being nice to someone. May the worms leave your corpse intact.
Okay.
Okay, I would make a suggestion in your greeting or whatever. You should say, if you are in school, please put it in by your name so that we know you won't be on for a couple of days due to schooling. Because there are people that won't play for a while because they're cramming, they're, got reports or whatever. Oh, okay. Yeah, because in September, the 21st to the 28th, I'm going to Hawaii. Pleasure, of course. My birthday's the 2nd of September. My boyfriend's taking me to Hawaii at that time, for my birthday, sort of. He kind of lives there. He does 3 weeks here and 3 weeks there because he works for Amazon, and Amazon has no processing plant in Hawaii, and so he can't work um, for them all the time in Hawaii without having to switch jobs because Hawaii would make Amazon pay him more, which Amazon doesn't want to do because Amazon doesn't like that Hawaii people get paid lots of money for working from Hawaii. So yeah, problem. We want to pay you more. Amazon says, no, you do that, then you have to find another job. Okay, fine, I'll only stay there for 3 weeks. That's as long as I can stay, 2 to 3 weeks. And then I'll come back to Washington and stay here for 2 to 3 weeks, and you can not fire me or make me pick another job just because I'm in Hawaii. Oh no, he bought the house himself in Hawaii. He just finally got his old house to sell, and he bought the house there for not his health issues, but his roommate's health issues. She has breathing problems and allergic to everything in Washington, so she's not as allergic in Hawaii. So that's why they ended up moving her there. No, he does it. He pays for it. He's an Amazonian. He's got money when he's not waiting for his house to frickin' sell. Yes, he had to eat top ramen for a week. He actually messaged me and said, honey, guess what? I did something I said I would never do. And I said, what? He says, I got top ramen and I ate it. I said, welcome to my world, honey. Welcome to my world. I'm like, I even like suggested it to him when he said that his money would be in for like 2 weeks because they had a snafu with some paperwork. He got his paperwork in on time, but the person that was supposed to get the paperwork in time didn't. That he passed it off to. So he had no money for bills, food, or anything for like 2 weeks in Hawaii. Everything costs more in Hawaii. Yeah, like milk was like $8-9 for one half a gallon of milk. Ridiculous. Yeah, I freaking like hyperventilated the last time I was in Hawaii when I went shopping with him. Like everything, I was like looking at it, going. The one weird thing that they have there that like is a thing for them, I guess it's their national food because it was the first thing that was mass produced in Hawaii that was canned. Spam. Ugh. Yeah, yeah, and they have like all different flavors. You know how we have like top ramen, all different flavors? They have spam, all different flavors. They've got hot spam. They've got sweet and sour spam. Oh, they got every kind of spam you could possibly think of for flavors. I'm like, no, never. I don't care what you put in it. Mm-mm. Actually, no. Do you know what the most inexpensive thing in Hawaii is? There's two things. Actually, three things. And that is bananas, avocado, and macadamia nuts. Those suckers, the bananas, they practically give them away. Like they have them on, like all over the place in the store because they get so much of them, and you can get them for pennies, a whole bunch of bananas, because they're just like, we need to get rid of these before they go bad. Here, take them. Yeah, we were staying at a place that we rented, and they had fruit trees in the backyard. And every morning I had to get up before the bugs did, which was really difficult. And every morning the trees would be full of fruit again, and I would just collect it, put it in the fruit bowl, and then I would just have it with whatever we were having for dinner or breakfast, lunch, whatever. Yeah, it was funny because I was like looking up all kinds of things, and I found like sauces and all kinds of stuff that I could make with this fresh fruit. And I was like, okay, we'll do this. We need these many, blah, blah, blah. Go out and get some, you know? And we just go get some, and it was right there. Do you know what they have all over the island that is kind of interesting? Like they're everywhere. Yes, but there's an animal specifically that's everywhere. No, it's actually cats. Cats. Yeah, cats. They're everywhere. Like they'll be on the beach fishing themselves. The cats are like sitting there on the beach. there'll be like 10 cats on the pier with their paws in the water, pulling fish out and eating them. They're on the beach. They're in the cafes. They're everywhere. And it's because the people that founded Hawaii, basically, brought the cats over on their boats because of mice, to kill the mice. And then they let them off the boat. And then they're a specific kind of cat. They're kind of a ginger kind of cat, but they call them the Hawaiian lion. And they're just all over the island. Yeah. If you bring a dog to Hawaii, they'll get your paperwork through like that. You try to bring a cat, they're like, 6 months, 7 months later, maybe. And you can hunt almost anything in Hawaii. Even goats. You can go goat hunting. Because every animal in Hawaii is considered not native. The only animal that's native that they kind of claim is native is the gecko. And the turtles, but even those they're questioning. Because when they first got there, there was no real wild animals on that island. The big island. There was nothing there. Because it was just an island in the middle of nowhere. So it was just geckos. That's it. And so every animal is an invasive animal. So they have hunting parties to kill everything. Yeah, they can run. They can climb mountains. They can They can headbutt you really hard. Yeah. Yeah, the goats there are gnarly. The one animal you're not allowed to touch or interact with at all is a turtle. Like, if a turtle bumps into you, you have to stand still and not move. Nothing. Because if they see you, like, nudge it away from you or anything, if anyone sees you, they can turn you in and it's a felony to touch a turtle. Just to touch it. Like, if it comes near you, you just gotta sit there. It can nudge you, it can touch you, but you do not touch it. Period. Because it's an endangered special creature. Yeah, basically. Turtle comes up to you, you just like, I'm just gonna sit here and I'm not gonna move. Please don't bite my... Yeah, all turtles on the island. Sea turtles, turtles on land, turtles in the sea. Any turtles in the waters of Hawaii, you are not allowed to touch them. Someone just said, this is poppycock. Your accent, it sounds, you sound like you're gravelly, like you're a truck driver or grah. Yeah, I have a weird accent. Mine's when I get frustrated or whatever, it's a Texan Norwegian accent because I grew up with my grandparents in Washington when I was little, and my grandfather is Norwegian, and my grandmother was Kickapoo Indian. And so she taught me the songs of Kickapoo Indians, and he would cuss in it when he would stub his toe or whatever. And then I would fly back to Texas during the winter to be with my mom and dad because my dad was stationed there. And so then I would learn to cuss as a Texan when I was real little. So by the time I got to kindergarten, I had a Texan Norwegian accent, and they couldn't understand a thing I was saying when I got pissed off. So they sent me to speech class to get rid of my accent. Yeah, they legit couldn't figure out what I was saying at all. Yeah, I was in a raid one time, and there was a guy that was like Henry Higgins kind of person, and he was like, "Everyone stop talking. Only let her talk. I gotta figure out her accent. It's driving me crazy." And so I was the only one allowed to speak during the raid. It was hilarious. But he did figure it out. He was really surprised too. He's like, "Texan Norwegian?" Yeah, he did. He was like, "Texan Norwegian? No way!" And I'm like, "Yep, that's it." Okay. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I really miss my sneak on my druid when I'm on my priest. I'm like, I just want to sneak through all this. I don't want to deal with it. It's like the remains are over there, and there's like 20 things in my way. Get out of my way. I just want to get over there and kill that thing. I don't want to kill you and you and you and you and you and oh, you too. That's okay. I'm trying to find Gregory's cork. I can't find it. You sure it's? Are you what? Are you sure they're not? It's not an item on the ground because the items don't sparkle anymore that you need. You just have to accidentally click on it and find it. Do you know what I remember? Chuck Norris jokes, and I remember that I knew how to do the steal the egg quest because everyone in the Barrens talked about that quest and how to do it, like over and over again. And by the time I got to it, I was like, way higher level. I'd gone way beyond that area, and I'm like, oh my god, it's the egg quest! I know how to do this! Alright, so let's go get fertilizer. No, uh, Bruce Lee. Bruce Lee did. Do you know who actually was knocked out by Bruce Lee and they thought he was killed, but he got up and just shook it off and he was fine? Jackie Chan, when he was really small, he was a stuntman, and he was supposed to hit him not too hard and send him across the room. Well, Jackie had just stepped onto the bounce thing to bounce to move to jump back, and Bruce Lee hit him accidentally. He didn't even mean to. I don't know if he did it on purpose or what, but knocked him across the way off the bouncer and against the wall. And everyone's like, ah! And Jackie kind of sat there and just kind of like, what? Yeah, and he just kind of sat there and they, you know, came to, got up, and he goes, "Did you get the shot?" He says, "I was young and stupid," is what he said. And Bruce was like, "Are you okay?" "Oh, yeah, I'm fine." Yeah, like I said, he was really young, and they, yeah, well, yeah, and the reason his name is Jackie Chan is because they couldn't say his name, and so they just gave him. They kept calling him Jackie for some reason all the time, so he just stuck. Yeah, he had a jacket that he would put on all the time, just before he would leave. He would always say, "I need to get my jacket," and so they called him Jackie Chan because he wouldn't go anywhere until he had his jacket on. What? Oh. So, do you know why the guy who plays Rocky? Do you know why his face looks kind of crooked and all messed up? Yes. Yeah. Do you know what happened? No, he didn't have a stroke. He's had it all his life. Yeah, and they cut his face. And they cut the nerve on the side of his face. Oh yeah, his trainer. Another one? You gonna go out for a cigarette? Stressed and I'm trying to start with me. Colorful cigarette left. This one I'm trying to start with. I can over it. When I was planning my date last minute.